Rise and shine, you guys. We're here at the first degree of the Sun in Capricorn. It's December 21st. It's Saturn's day. All right. Saturn is typically the ruling planet of Capricorn's energy. All right. The moon is at moving towards the 16th degree of Virgo. The sun and the moon is in earth energy. Very grounded. The first degree of Capricorn, it speaks about claiming power. There's a heavy sense of authority here. Personal power. It says, a body must have a head, a group must have a leader. Various experiments are still in progress to examine how best to choose the best person suited for the role, how often the leader should be replaced, and the scope of authority granted. In some cases, the dominant male makes his claim and decides on his own the extent of power and influence he chooses to command. This usually seems inappropriate in times of peace, but yet becomes an absolute necessity when the group's survival requires it. This is true on a ship at sea. It is true in wartime. Yet it is always a real question whether the risk of war throws up the belligerent leaders or the leaders' belligerence is the very reason for the risk. It speaks about inflexibility. Authority requires and demands respect, most effectively through an uncompromising inner integrity. Virgo, from the 16th to the 20th degree of the moon in Virgo, is all about cultivation. There's this energy of having to rebalance the wildness within us. It is futile and counterproductive to ignore that we all have a wild beast within, with which we must come to terms, rebalancing our inner primal forces. So this is like your inner authority. The ideal to which humanity aspires is described by words such as goodness, truth, justice, and loving kindness. Yet within each one of us is a residual force of our primitive nature, the animal self, that has no sense of right and wrong, no conscience, and little of no self-awareness. Thus arises at all conflict in the realm of human activity, both the inner ambiguities and the outer clashings and bangings that make the news headlines. Until we face up to this honesty and deal with it wisely, then there will be suffering. That's what it feels like. Lots of suffering in this energy. Welcome in, you guys. There's this energy of being like emotionally withdrawn. Probably towards those that you feel you should be committed to. It's like a heavy ending here. The Death card and the Hierophant. That's Taurus and Scorpio in opposition. Like someone going through like a transformation opposing that of someone else's values. See what I'm saying? Feels like a tower is happening. Big major separation. There's 3 ending cards here to a marriage. 4 ending cards. This would be like leaving home, walking away. The Death card is here. The Tower is here. Three of Swords. So whatever you're meant to be committed to, major ending. So after all of this takes place, what is coming up in the near future? Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Could be self-love. Ten of Cups turns into one. Surrounding the environment could be like big fights about others wanting to be independent and single. There could be third parties. And then there's this heavy focus on self-love. Yeah, that's pretty much what's being manifested at this time. It's like separations. Those that are claiming authority are just going to stand on endings. So Capricorn is the beginning of this initiation season and where you're meant to show potential. I don't feel there's support here at all. This would be a card of support from friends, family members, whoever. It's in the hopes and fears. So you can hope on it all you want to. But the fear of you possibly needing to move forward independently is very strong. There's the Magician here. All right, so what you're manifesting through the energy of your intuition and or your higher self is you calling in stability, security, finances, abundance, brand new beginnings, all right, creative projects. But it seems like there seems to be a heavy burden here on a King of Pentacles. All right, this could be again Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be Capricorn season, which we're standing into here. It's like a brand new beginning. Something about a home environment and the need to gain control. Capricorn energy. So technically right now where we are with the first decan of Capricorn season would be trying to adapt to changes. All right, dealing with rocky waters. This is heavy on like balance of masculine and feminine energies. The Five of Swords. This is a separation card. It speaks about dealing with conflict, feeling defeated, having lots of gossip, all right, surrounding whatever the situation involves. It's a very detached energy. Venus in Aquarius. Current transit, by the way. And things being hidden, unseen. Having to really like focus on your emotional state. There's somebody here in this energy that the Eight of Cups is speaking of someone having to leave the home or emotionally withdraw from a situation. Like literally go through the harshest ending ever. The Death card. It was supposed to be an ending for a new beginning. The Tower. Something unexpected. Separation, heartbreak, loss, Three of Swords. This is like a massive, major ending. For the near future to come back in with the Ten of Cups. I don't know if there's a magician out here that's really like psychic, highly intuitive, very creative. This is a very good type of energy. You're able to manifest with the divine because you understand you're connected. See what I'm saying? But this is your challenge, the commitment to something. There's this energy that like wants to burden you, or you just feeling like as much work as you're putting in here, you should be receiving some sort of new beginning with a specific community of people, in a home environment, within your family dynamic, whatever this is. But someone's in the need for control here. So I'm not sure who this person is that's showing whatever they're not showing true intentions with the moon here. And the Lovers could be a trickster energy. It's Mercury. All right. It could be false decisions that were made. Okay. These could be like your hidden enemies. I'm seeing Venus in Aquarius. Jupiter and Gemini could be on this side. In between two air signs. This could be a lover. This could be someone trying to move behind someone's back or do something deceptive. It doesn't look good. I got a lover on the bottom of the deck. But all of this conflict that's happening more so is so that someone can move forward independently and just be single and go about their business and reap the fruits of their, labor. And there's no support of family or friends right now. There's no support. Capricorn season is about career, reputation, public image, your aspirations, your purpose. It's a heavy masculine energy. So it's almost like someone fighting for control. In whatever aspect it is for you. But who says that there can't be balance between masculine and feminine energies? The feminine puts in just as much work as the masculine does. It may not be that much of hard work that the masculine puts in, but there has to be balance. So if this is a breakup in between like a relationship or a family dynamic or just conflict in where someone has to be separated at this time, it's probably the best thing, because you're probably going to be dealing with hidden enemies that are not serving your highest good. You don't see this person's intentions. What is the conflict about? The lack of resources. The changes of material goods, material needs. Right now it's Christmas time. Everybody's losing their shit about money and gifts this and gifts that. And this is all someone having to put on a public image for everyone else. You know what they say when they're like, balance the resources, balance out the budget? That's what this means. Everybody's going to be losing their shit because everybody wants to gain control of what the image looks like. Well, I have my resources in control. I'm the one that's providing. What is the Empress meant to do? Nurture, care, be gentle and kind and compassionate and loving, and provide and do the motherly duties, right? This is about your duty. The masculine is meant to do what? Protect, provide, security, stability. The home environment makes everything feel safe and secure. But there's breakups here. Why? Because there's some sort of instability, inflexibility. So the conflict is over the Five of Pentacles. Even people that are going for new opportunities, everything right now is slowed down. Think of, let's just use retail for example. When it's Christmas season, right? And everybody's like, oh, we're hiring, we're doing this, these are temporary positions. They don't last for a long time. So there's the need to gain control over what you can control, right? Let's say you go and you work for a job and you're there for about 4 to 5 weeks and they say, okay, time's up. What do you do then? Balance out the budget because there's going to be a shift, there's going to be a change. We went from Sagittarius' energy where everybody wants to explore and be adventurous and go out and have fun and, just explore the world or explore their options. And then Capricorn season goes, okay, well, now there's restrictions. Now we have to have structure, right? Then what? It's like, it's your duty to do this. You have rules and regulations you have to follow. You know what I mean? It's a shit show. Because then like everybody loses their mind and it calls nothing but endings, burdens, conflict, hardship. It's like the only person that is able to keep a rational mind here is going to see the person that is connected to source. Those that are connected to source, those that are connected to a spiritual, community, a spiritual connection that's able to like overcome a specific situation and see past the manipulation of what is put into the mental. You deserve a peaceful new year as well. Yes, rest and rejuvenation, a heavy focus on healing, okay? It's obviously the Three of Swords is the current position. It just feels like a massive separation, like, and these are going to be energies that's the energy of devotion, Saturn and Libra, all right? Devotion, Libra's partnerships, relationships, contracts. All right, it's time for you to like really heal and lie down with the truth. Your truth, not someone else's truth. All right, Two of Cups. And once again, those Two of Cups are going to unite into one. All right, that's that balance that we are all searching for. Rise and shine, Christy. Two of Swords. I feel like there's this heavy energy of wanting companionship, but not sure if it's heading in the right direction. So it's like you don't want to face your fears about the situation. You're not sure if you want to move forward with someone. All right, it could be like just a heavy search right now, or keeping options open, or just kind of looking at the situation in a different perspective overall. And like, what is it truly your wish fulfillment moving forward? I don't feel this has anything to do with love. I feel like it has to do with the new journey. Like if you're switching it up as a person yourself, like your attitude, your ambition, your drive for something, and you have negative energies around you, you're going to want to separate from that. You're not going to want to be around that. You're going to want to experience something new, something positive, something supportive, something that is going to kind of continue to make you thrive in the direction that you want to see positivity. All right, so it's interesting. I've heard they are teaching you a lesson. I need no more lessons. Is someone trying to teach someone a lesson here? Could be. I mean, it's a repeated pattern of a lesson. I don't understand. I really don't. Because that's what it feels like. It's like a repeated pattern. I'm looking at the Two of Pentacles in my third eye. It's kind of like it's a repeated pattern. Having to learn a lesson over and over again. It's like the need to control something. The need to separate yourself from that. So maybe this is bringing in some sort of rebalancing here. Rise and shine, cupcake. All right. Let's see what else wants to be seen here. My stomach, you guys, is like in knots. I think I need to eat. There's this energy lately of trying to win at all costs. Someone wanting you to feel hurt and sorrow and loss, and feeling like there's something coming to an ending. All right, so the energy of like self-love is so high right now, and there's this energy of trying to separate yourself from those that are being harsh in their energy, so that you are able to love yourself and not lose your shit. That's what it is. Cheryl, you said drink some tea. I will, but I don't think that's going to do anything to my stomach. I'm hungry. My stomach feels like it's in a knot right now. See what I'm saying? It's like, again, a repeated pattern. You know, I keep saying, I talk to a friend and they're like, hey, do you have any idea what you would like to do for work if you had to go to work? And I'm like, I feel like I do what I do for work. And it's crazy because I feel like I don't gain anything from it, but this is what makes me happy. So it's kind of like, if I go out and find work, what do I do? Because I've dealt with retail, I've dealt with management, I've dealt with, the industry of transportation. I've done a lot of different things, delivery services. I have no clue in what I would have interest in to continue to do besides what I'm doing now. I don't have to deal with anybody's attitudes. I don't have to connect myself to someone else's energy, which I know is always a good thing, to surround yourself by people that are going to challenge you. That's completely understandable, right? But when it comes to what is your passion, makes you driven, what do you get up every day to get up and do? That's what I feel this is. You know what I mean? So it's not just about work. It's about like you want to build something for yourself. You need to monetize your channel. It is monetized. It is. I don't understand what's going on with the views and all that with YouTube. I don't understand. But memberships are up, you guys. There's a $5.99 to $19.99 membership. We do the energy check-in extended. I'm going to do monthly readings on there. All signs readings specifically for members. All right. And we're also going to go into like extended community chats as well. It will come. Yes, I do believe that. I'm just being patient. I've been patient for a long time now. So, but that's what it is. All right. So there's this energy of, let's just say you're in a partnership and one person has more money than the other. That person has control. You see what I'm saying? It gives this energy of, I have power over you. Yes, you guys, thank you so much for supporting. So it gives that energy of like, okay, on my end, I may have to balance out the budget, adapt to changes, okay, or look for other options even, all right? And it's causing that of so much like harshness in the energy. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is just saying, like, look at your options here. Try to remain adaptable. Like, you may not want to do what you have to do right now, but you have to do what you have to do. Let's see. The Knight of Wands. I feel like right now is going to be a time, again, of taking action. And we were speaking about the cardinal energy yesterday and where we're now with the sun in Capricorn, right? But it also speaks about, like, when you start seeing this new moon in Capricorn energy by the end of the month, there's a major shift. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you. Who's that? I'm trying to get your name. Tiffany, isn't it? Yes. Thanks, Tiff, for becoming a member. Okay, so what's happening here is feel like the energy is gonna shift, and like where's your purpose going? Where are you initiating your potential? Where are you thriving? Where are you being ambitious towards your goals? And there could be many different options. So we're gonna see new moon in Capricorn, first quarter moon in Aries, and then we're going to see that full moon in Cancer, where like a personal problem comes to a resolution, right? But right now, this last quarter moon in Libra, specifically today, it's like you're feeling the shift of like separations from contracts, relationships, partnerships, like anything that involves you being together is what I feel. I'm trying to remember all of you guys' names. All right, let's see. So then it looks like, you know, you're trying to get something to accelerate in a very positive direction. All right. And there's a heavy focus on self-love, healing right now, opening yourself up for forgiveness. And then it's like full-blown action in the near future. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, two of the fastest moving messengers in the deck, right? As the goal and as the near future positions. And I find this interesting because we're looking at air and fire, right? So we just stepped out of fire energy. Mercury is still in retrograde, or sorry, Mercury is still in Sagittarius, now direct. All right, so this is the energy. It's like something is coming through for you to continue to accelerate at the pace that you want to. Why am I seeing this Knight of Wands as the goal? It's like, again, review your options and take action. Try out many different possibilities so that you can find out which is the right one for you. So again, just remaining adaptable to what the changes look like right now so that you can rebalance. It's like so that you can gain a new perspective about something. Let's look at the future position with the Knight of Swords. What's the message here? Two of Swords. Be sure that you're not making an impulsive decision is what I want to say there. Make sure, again, you're feeling aligned in your heart space and why you're choosing to do something or attracted to something is what I want to say. The Knight of Wands can be like the attraction for something that you desire. Let's look at the past position with this Mercury and Sagittarius' energy. What was this meant to bring in? What type of positive movement forward was this meant to bring in? The King of Pentacles, stability. Six of Swords, on how to move on and focus on stability. So once again, Sagittarius' energy being that of adventure, travel. All right, it could even be spirituality, belief systems, philosophies. All right, and I keep hearing the word in the back of my head, like, go monetize, Jazz, go monetize. Right, so let's see what this Ace of Cups is bringing in here at the present moment. Yeah, your happiness, Ten of Cups. Whatever keeps you emotionally fulfilled. All right, and ending anything else that no longer serves you. Walking away from that and ending that chapter in your life. All right, from the past. Walking away from the past, closing that chapter out. I feel like you don't know what the future holds for you. Just take a leap of faith and just kind of go with the flow here. All right. Thank you. So the Four of Wands, it comes with commitment, marriage. All right. The possibility for union. The Queen of Swords. Interesting. So you're still a little detached. It's because you're emotionally withdrawn. You're not ready for that. Again, it's feeling like you're detached possibly from family, from a home. King of Wands is here facing this Queen of Swords. As I said, as the goal, and in the near future, I have Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords. Here's the Queen of Swords, King of Wands. Typically, opposites attract, right? Within masculine and feminine energy. So you want to be around someone that challenges your knowledge. Someone that matches your mindset. Someone that thinks far beyond the norm. All right. What's the outcome to the reading here? Having to walk away. You can't meet this person if you're not with the right person right now. That's why something's ending. And it could be like a harsh ending, unexpected, like heartbreaking, you know, devastating. But that would be divine intervention. We spoke about this like 2 weeks ago. I said there's a tower coming. It feels like you've been defeated in a way. The Hermit, and you kind of like have to sit with it on your own and really like meditate on what your soul's journey is telling you to do here. The Three of Pentacles and the Magician. I feel like you'll start manifesting surrounding yourself with like-minded people, with those that you choose to come in and collaborate with. Yeah. Okay. I feel like you have this emotional attachment to whatever this Three of Cups is. It could be to your intuition that's heightened at this time, knowing that there is support there even if you don't see it. Yeah. It's a very slow moving process, but it's so that you can learn how to ground yourself for new opportunities that are going to present themselves, especially when it comes for work. This will be like your second chance around. This will be like a rebirth of you coming in and investing in something that you have lots of interest in or skills in. It's like a brand new beginning for you to be able to shine. Yeah, look at this. Queen of Cups. It's like you're meant to protect your emotional state, and it's probably better off that you be single or do something independently. Maybe you were guided to walk away from a situation where someone that has a position of authority had to come in and show you it's okay to move on from a situation so that you can focus on your ascension. It's like this was your better choice rather than dealing with betrayal. Justice, all right, will be served for having to go through hardship. And I feel like your new beginning will be well worth it. You won't have to sit in sorrow anymore. Love will be on the other side of that, and you'll be a lot more successful, feeling like you can achieve anything pretty much, and very much balanced. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Shannon, this is not going to be the only thing I can do. I gotta push myself for something else, apparently, because things are, like, weird. I've been trying to just be patient. Like, I've been getting that message as well from Spirit. Like, just be patient. Everything's gonna work out. And it's like the more patient that I am with myself or with my journey or with this specific, you know, journey, it looks like I'm getting fucked in the ass, to be honest with you. I'm going to be straight out raw and honest. All right. I'm losing out on everything. It's like, again, a repeated pattern. When they say don't chase money or chase finances, chase your dream, it's probably the hardest route to take. But again, I guess eventually it pays off in the end, right? It's the sacrifice and the devotion that you have to something. And they say that everybody that tries to build their own business has it the hardest, right? Because there's lessons to be learned. And again, there's going to be repeated cycles there. So, I don't know. I don't know, Shannon. You said you're tired of hearing patience too. Mm. I don't have much patience. I think we all know that. Thanks, Steph. Yeah, I don't have much patience. But I'm forced to have patience. I just seen the Emperor and the Six of Swords. All right, so there will be a transition if you're trying to build a business for yourself, you guys. Have faith. All right, let's see what else. Do I not have any other cards out here? Let's see something here. If you must get a job, do something where you're around people and can talk about this business. That's the thing. I don't do well with many people. I know how to keep my boundaries back because I know myself. I know myself. I come off, okay, so just a little bit about jazz, you guys. Every job that I've had, and I've had to look into my own chart and understand, like, why you are the way that you are, Jazz. It's because I have 6 planets in Capricorn. I'm a hard worker. I always take on the responsibility of others. I always, take control of situations. I think I'm meant to be a leader in a way. And a lot of people are intimidated by that because I'm a woman, right? So if I come in and I have ideas, and because I'm a woman, they don't want to take that into account, okay? I have been offered many different opportunities in the work environment, but it's because I kill myself to get those positions, which I feel times that I have applied for specific jobs has been either I get the job and they say, oh, well, this is not for you, or I get the job and I share my ideas, or I try to bring changes to the environment, and it's almost as if it comes through and says, listen, you're a little bit too harsh. You need to learn how to talk to people. But I come off in such authoritative way that I've tried to learn to work with other people. But it's just that when rules and regulations and structure is meant to be there, and I can be the person to bring that in, a lot of people don't like me in the workplaces. So I felt like I've been through many different jobs. Once again, I've put in, multiple years at jobs. I'm not the one to jump from job to job to job. That's not me. I don't like that. Obviously, I'm a sun sign Aquarius. I'm very intellectual. I like to be fixed in what I'm putting my mindset into, especially if I'm putting in something in hard work and I feel like I want to see something rise to the top. You know what I mean? And I've had the opportunity to do that or see that. But when you get to the top, it's the envy from other people that don't want to see you thrive, and where the jealousy comes through, and then the betrayal comes through, and then the sabotaging ways of other people. And then it's like you have to deal with that in the background of you trying to be the best that you can be. It's a shit show. And I'd rather not. I really rather not. Like, even within my family dynamic, I've always put in the work, done for others, sacrificed so much, provided. And again, yes, 6 planets in Capricorn, you would think that I'm a lot stronger than what I am today, and I'm not. Or at least I don't feel that way. Yeah. So, you said definitely big boss lady. Yeah. It feels that way. It feels that way. But then, there's this let's just say it's a scale, and let's say I have such a masculine energy about myself, and I can go out there and get the money and provide and be, you know, the money maker, or just the boss bitch, let's call it that, right? And then you get on the other side, it's like the family is like, where are you? You're never here. You don't pay attention to your children, or you're not too compassionate with others, or you're doing this wrong, or we need you to step back. And so again, in order for me to gain balance here, it's like I can create something for myself. I can focus on family. I can focus on children. I can focus on stability in the home environment and doing what I have to do as a woman then, right? No. Because then it flips the script, and it's like, you're not making any money. What are you doing with yourself? Your business is not taking off. What are you supposed to be doing here? And then it makes me feel like I'm not thriving. I've failed at that point. You know what I mean? So it's like massive change again and again and again and again and again. Like when you think you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing, no, you're not. To other people, you're not. And those that are supposed to be supporting you, right? Or maybe this is Spirit's way of saying, listen, you got to get away because you're not thriving because of who you're surrounded by. Could be it too. But then you're not in your comfort zone. Then you don't feel like you can thrive because you're dealing with other difficulties. And again, I'm not the only one. All right, so I don't feel that I am anyone special. Okay, I really don't. If anything, I feel like I've had it the worst over the years. I've experienced what you're talking about and went through the hate and arguments. My advice is to focus on your health because your health is wealth. I've been doing that too. I've been trying to like take walks and not stay so stuck. All right, getting out into nature. I like to do a lot of reading, so I spend a lot of time reading here with you guys. All right, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I mean, again, I've made massive changes to my life over the years. And it feels like I'm still fighting. So, that's it. Others' energy can really impact your success and health. That Pluto cap will pay off. Yeah, I hope so. Oh. Alright, let's see. And that's crazy. You say Pluto and Cap. Imagine Pluto being in Capricorn for, what was it, like 16 to 18 years. And then my sun sign's in Aquarius and Pluto's in Aquarius for the next 20 years. I feel like I'm going through like this massive like transformation in my life. I don't even know what anything is anymore. I really don't. All right, so being in the flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, and a natural pattern of events with 2 to C is here. Number 7. Let's see what this one speaks about here. All right, so it says, isn't it wonderful when you're feeling yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by present conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. The relationship message. There are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. That's interesting. Prosperity message. Everything seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents, and your abilities, and most important, your core beliefs. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you align your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. You can expect miracles. Everything you need will come your way easily. Protection message. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow. Even when the tide is going out, relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariners, an ancient mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. I love that. So right now may not be your season, may be where you need to just kind of chill out. Meditate, contemplate, have patience and wait. All right. Take things easy and slow. Focus on your wellness and trust that your intuition is guiding you in the right direction. Tiffany, you're funny. I've owned an online business for 7 years. The hardest thing I've ever done. It has taken every relationship and everything I thought I had. So do you think it was worth it? Worth it, Jelena? Just a hermit, are you? It was worth it. Yes. Okay. So I guess spirit put you like apart. All right. Almost there. Just started to pay myself, but it's horrible. Interesting. The Hermit, it says you'll regret it to move on. That's what it says, I feel. All right. New beginning. Betrayal from family. Have strength to bring things into balance. Gain new perspective and invest. You're going through hardship that will change quickly. Something from the past. What about this? That person will be judged. Oof. The new opportunity that comes in will be much better. Heavy focus. And stable. The Star. With the Four of Cups. Maybe this was meant to have you. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm kind of like reading to myself for a second. So there's this energy of like, if you're in hermit mode, it's like you'll regret it. It's time for you to transition and go after something that you're truly passionate about. All right, but the betrayal here happens to be surrounding by, I don't know if it's like your family. All right, if it has to be with the opportunity that was supposed to open up for you. All right, it's like have the strength to be able to get past a situation that requires balance right now so that you can gain a new perspective on really what you should be investing in, because you're not receiving much at this time. Seven of Pentacles is a 5. It's like you're taking steps back. And then the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's like once you shift your perspective, situations pertaining to opportunities that were meant to come in for you to gain abundance, that's what you'll be focused on so you can build a firm foundation. Something about a past person, a Queen of Cups, a mother figure or something, that was only part of an ascension. That person will be judged is how I heard it. What in the world? But the Star card is here with the Four of Cups. You feel like you've missed out on an opportunity already when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles. So it kind of feels like if you've been patiently waiting and recognizing how things fit together and you're being asked to move on from a situation, it's so that new beginnings can take place after very difficult endings. Opportunities open up. Your strength is required here. You're able to bring yourself back into balance, gain perspective, continue to invest. But every time you see that something doesn't work in your favor, if it's not gaining and you're losing, then you're going to see another shift and another shift and another shift up until you find the right opportunity. That's what this feels like. Here's the sun in Capricorn energy. So there's this opportunity that you want to hold on to. You got 10 toes down on 2 over here. You got one holding to the chest and another one at the crown. Okay? Whatever that is, it's this. And that probably requires all of your attention right now. So again, you may be detached from others. So in the past, if you were like this Queen of Cups and so loving and caring and nurturing and taking care of the children, and it's like you're on another ascension here. You're on a different level. Again, star card energy with the 4 of Cups. You might feel like you're rejecting people's attention or their love, or the need to ground yourself and protect your energy overall, possibly from whoever this person is, King of Cups. So that way there can be an equal give and take in balance, and possibly even with reciprocity with resources. It's back. It's back. So if your intuition is telling you that yes, you've gone through a transition, you might regret the choice that you made, but you can't turn back now. That difficult ending that you went through, that was supposed to align you with the new pathway. It's 10 o'clock on the dot, you guys. I just saw Capricorn's energy. What is going on, you guys? The ending in my marriage was the most hurtful, harsh thing I have endured. I'm just now feeling things looking up and getting back to myself again. My emotions are all over the place. I don't know what that feels like. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. It almost feels like I haven't just divorced from the home environment, but there's been like a separation from kids, from, you know, my partner, from just overall anything that felt like what was connected to the past. Everything was just wiped away like this. Crazy. I'm not married, you guys. That's the thing. I'm not married. Let's get a chakra love out here. And we're going to move on. Extended readings are going to be posted by 3 p.m. Gives me the opportunity to review this reading. Gives me the opportunity to tap into a different type of energy in which we need to see. All right. I'm going to try to tap into as much as I can. I'm going to pull as many cards as I can to get more information on whatever this is. But there's this energy of a shift happening, having to patiently wait, trust in your intuition. And if you're being guided and separating from a different energy right now, then it's possibly for the better. It's so that things can start picking up within yourself. It's been 4 years since my divorce, and I'm still recovering, but it's looking up, just rising off of its due. Thank you, Steph. Let's get some chakra love cards here. The heart chakra. All right, so be open to forgiveness. This is where you'll find freedom. Sacral chakra, creativity. All right, the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. So whatever is being destructed around you, again, it feels like that. It came out with the Death card, the Tower, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. It was like a very deep and heavy betrayal. Okay. Not a problem. All right, so oneness. You are part of the universe and always will be with the crown chakra. Sacral's here again with passion. It says turn your fear of change into excitement for change. Heavy on the sacral. Fertility, let your life burst forth from the seeds of your creation. Creation, passion, and fertility. Heavy on water energy here with the sacral. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. One more. Root chakra. Grounding. Sink your roots deep and connect them to the heart of the earth. All right, I love you guys. I'm out of here. Bye.